Dennis Labato here inside of the Autogeek show car garage, and we're here showcasing the Marine 31 polishing products. Now, this is the third part of the four-part series that we're offering in regards to going over the Marine 31 polishing products. In the last two series, or the other two parts I should say, we went over the all-in-one and the cleaner wax. And we got great results, but we showed you how to build up to get different style of results based on the material being used. The all-in-one with a foam pad and a long throw machine, we got pretty decent results. And then we moved forward with the cleaner wax on a forced rotation gear driven machine and a wool pad and got much better results, more clarity, more gloss. However, now we're moving into the Captain's one-step compound and polish. This product gets you down to the nitty-gritty. This is gonna allow you to really cut some oxidation down, and this is a perfect surface to give that example, because not only does this one product cut the oxidation down, but it will also polish out. That's right, one product doing two different things. That's why they call it compound and polish. And how you achieve that is basically where you could go ahead and get a rotary machine with a wool pad and cut down the oxidation and use the aggressive abrasives to remove that oxidation, defect removal, and really get that surface ready to go for polishing. What you would do there is you would just switch machines and pad and move into the gear driven or forced rotation to say, with a foam based pad that will allow you to take the same material, the Captain's one step, and apply that to the foam and then use that as your polishing step. So you're basically doing two steps with one product, using different machines, different pads to get you the results you're trying to achieve to remove that heavy oxidation, some light defects, and of course, bringing it up to a very high polish. Now, the only thing that's different from this product versus the other products that we showcased earlier, this doesn't have any protection. This is a pure compound and polish. So you're definitely gonna wanna follow up with some type of protection of your choice, of course, within the Marine 31 line that is offered. So the combination that we're gonna use as the first step with our Captain's one-step compound and polish is gonna be the Flex Rotary machine that's cordless, battery powered. That way we don't have to worry about the cord dangling down the side of the boat over our shoulder. It makes it to where it's easier and more effective to work. And then of course a twisted wool pad. This will allow us to be as aggressive as we can to remove the oxidation and to really peel that back to bring back the luster of this finish. We're gonna go ahead and grab our Captain's one step. We're gonna shake the bottle really well, and then we're gonna apply 4 dime-sized dots on the face of this pad. Now keep in mind with the rotary, it has one rotation. So be very careful on how you handle this machine, and also be very careful on this variable speed trigger as well. With most rotaries, you really only need to run them between a 1 and a 3 setting. So with this, I'm gonna start off as 1 to prime my pad, and then I'll move into, of course, moving it up to probably about a 2, 2.5 range. Now with that, this is gonna definitely remove the oxidation at the level we need it to. But the other plus side is if you're one that does sanding on boats as well, on a sanded surface, this will pull out a lot of the sanding marks. So this is something for both oxidation removal and sanding mark removal as well if you take this approach. One thing about a rotary is you're always wanting to keep both hands on the unit as you're using it, and be very careful around certain edges and areas that it might catch the machine as you're using it, so it doesn't jump off the paint or jump back on you and damage either the surface or your face. And try to keep her nice and flat, and just let that machine rotation do the work for you with that liquid abrasive. Not a whole lot of pressure is needed. We'll go ahead and check that. Now, I didn't have to do a whole lot of passes because I work in a very small box size area. So it does become a little tricky, obviously, working around this fender and getting in and just trying to stay within my parameters. However, pulling the pad off the paint, especially with the rotary, when you stop it, you want to stop on the paint and then pull off. So let's go ahead and take a look at our results. Now this one being a compound, it's not as easy to pull off as our cleaner wax or our all-in-one, but it's still favorable in regards to how it does come off. So it's not super difficult, just has a little bit more grabbiness to it. And of course that's also contributed to the heat that we introduced to the surface from the rotary. So that would be our first step with our Captain's one-step compound and polish. Our second step, we're gonna go ahead and follow it up with the gear-driven forced rotation machine in a foam pad so we can get the polishing results we're looking for, since we now have removed oxidation, or if this was sanded, we would have removed sanding marks as well. Moving into this second step, again, we're gonna use the same Captain's one step, but the great thing about this combination as well is that any of the rotary marks, holograms, anything of that nature that were left behind from that first step, the dual action polisher with the foam pad will clean that up, and that will really, really refine that finish. So let's go ahead and move forward with getting this step complete. Shake it. Put 4 dots on here again. Clean that lid off. And I'm gonna go ahead and with this, I'm gonna start on speed 1 to kind of prime the pad since it's a fresh application. And then I'm gonna move us right up to speed 5. I'm gonna lock the trigger. Now, the good thing about working with a dual action polisher that's gear driven and a foam pad is you have a lot more control in regards to a rotary with that wool pad. If you're not careful with the wool pad and the rotary, the whole machine will walk away from you, even jerk you around. As to where with this, even though it's gear driven and you still have to manage it really well, it's a lot more of a comfortable feeling holding the machine and managing the machine. This 2-step combo with the Captain's one step is really gonna make this paint look amazing for this process compared to the last 2 we did in our last 2 segments. So that's the secondary step. A wipe off on the second step was actually much easier than the first step. And I could already see the results, and the finish on this is much, much greater than the first 2 options that we worked with. As you can see, compared to utilizing the cleaner wax, which we got great results and it was glossy, doing 2 steps with the Captain's one-step product gave us much, much greater results, both in defect removal, oxidation removal, and overall gloss and clarity. So that in itself, even though you have more work to do, your results are going to be that much greater if that's the approach you want to take. However, it still utilizes one product to achieve the results you're looking for. Part 4 is our next segment, and with that, we're going to be moving forward into the gel coat heavy cut oxidation cleaner. Now, this stuff here, this is the heaviest compound that Marine 31 has to offer. You're really having some hammered gel coat that has heavy oxidation and all kinds of issues with it, and you have to sand on it, and I mean really get of it everything you can, including the kitchen sink. This is the compound you're going to want to use that is the most aggressive in the lineup. And of course, we'll be going over that in segment 4 for all of the Marine 31 polishing products. For more information about Marine 31 products, visit Autogeek.com.